I assume that sometime in the past few weeks, a leftist told him, it would be terrible if you did canvassing in Georgia. So now he's motivated by the spite there. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, you know.
The problem is that people have the capability to do so much in this world for political causes, for the things they believe in, and instead they take all those resources and this person posted this saying, I know why the power is out, and it's because God is punishing drag race people. And now people have basically taken that Facebook post and they've run with it and said, oh my God, this coordinated attack on these power substations was to shut down a drag show. I will say, and I'll couch my own opinion. It could be the case that some power substation was targeted for a drag show. It's possible. We just need actual evidence of it. I know that really triggers people when I'm like, we need evidence of this happening. But like, you don't really lose anything by waiting for the evidence to surface, you know? I assume you've seen this bullshit. Hassan is taking home the Emmy for new. Yeah, doesn't this make sense? I think the streamies are usually the most popular streamers, and then they just choose like the most popular streamers in each category. It'll be like streamer of the year. It'll be like, who's that? It'll be like XQC. Wow, he has the most viewers. Then it'll be like Kai Sennett. Wow, he has the most viewers. It's just like, yeah, no shit. I don't know how you guys get so mad over this. Do you have COVID? No, I wish I had COVID. I took a PCR test and I was negative. I don't know what the fuck I have. I read somewhere that...
Do you think our consciousness stems directly from our brain?
Yeah, for sure. I read somewhere that like, apparently with everybody staying inside, the disease rates for everybody went really low during the lockdown periods. And it might be that like, now that everybody's back out again, we're all like recirculating all the old diseases, the old school shit that was hiding away. Maybe I'm just catching up on all of that or something. I'm not sure. Might be flu. I don't know. My body wasn't sore at all. Is your taste fucked? Yeah, but my taste is always fucked. I'm sick. Everything smells and tastes like boogers. There's just like a sick, there's like a, somebody here must know what I'm talking about. There's like a feeling you get when you're about to get sick before you're actually sick. When you smell it, you're like, oh, it smells like sickness. I can just smell the sickness. Is that, there's like a feeling. I don't get that. Oh, I don't know. I get that feeling. I always know. I could tell driving down. I was like, oh God, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's all in my head. But then I was like, oh no, I got sick. Fuck me. Vaush on you canvassing in Georgia.
Canvassing in Georgia? I didn't know that, but good luck to him. I assume that sometime in the past few weeks, a leftist told him, it would be terrible if you did canvassing in Georgia. So now he's motivated by the spite there. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, you know.
Race is on the line this time, as opposed to when we were
because it was like
both of them were.
Yeah.
Ossoff isn't running for re-election. I mean, he's not up for re-election.
He won
right
a full
now,
term,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You know what? If there's a runoff, yeah, we'll do it. We'll go again.
Whoa!
I'll make that. I'll make that commitment to you right now, IRI. Okay. Yeah. If there's a runoff, we'll go.
You'll do
again.
what?
If there's a runoff, we'll do another canvassing thing. At least I'll commit to one event, maybe two.
One weekend.
Yeah. Maybe two. Maybe two.
That's
yeah.
it.
But
damn, you guys heard it here first. Awesome.
That's right.
I would love to go
breaking news.
I wish that his disgusting ear infection killed this brainlet fucking moron. I think the world would be a better place. I knew it was a grumpy stream when I saw losers on the subreddit getting banned for saying they weren't allowed to call Fuentes a Nazi. You can call people anything you want. Here's the frustrating thing for my position, okay? All you guys do is you're just a bunch of retards baiting the other retards, but then you act like you're not retarded. Like, that's what you're doing, right? Like, you guys act retarded, and then the other side sees it, and then they act retarded, and then you guys go, look, they're retards, and then you guys act retarded, and then they go, oh, look, they're retards, and then you guys just infinitely circle bait each other into it, like, into perpetuity. That's what you guys do. And the entire time, you guys think you have the moral high ground because the last person to act retarded right before you do was them. It's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking cringe. Like, we've watched Sneeko get fucking retard holed into the fucking Rumble world with Kanye West and whatever horrible fucking, you know, dark pit of hell those people are falling into. Vaush has done political activism before. Why do you say he hasn't? Listen up. Listen up, you fucking morons, okay? This is what political streamers do on the left, okay? The only political activism they will do is activism that benefits themselves. That's it. So yeah, there is activism they will do, but it's only when it directly serves their financial interests, like the good little capitalist cucks they are, because nobody's more capitalist than a motherfucker in a socialist label, okay? They are the most capitalist motherfucker on the platform. So yeah, well, they actually do things. What do? They do dono drives. Wow. They solicit their fucking audience for money while they sit there and get record high viewership, a number to show how much clout they are, positive coverage all over the internet. They don't even have to leave the comfort of their own house. They don't even donate to their own fundraiser. Wow. Amazing. Oh my God. How selfless. What would the world do without these guys? It's the equivalent to the people singing the fucking songs during the COVID shit on Twitter. It's the same fucking thing. Not that there's anything wrong with dono drives, like you can do it, but dude, it's like the most embarrassing. Like, I can't imagine me, like, if somebody come to me like, do you do a lot of political activism? And I'm like, yeah, I've done like 7 donation drives on my stream before. I stream for 24 hours and my fans all donate money. Like, that's political activism to you? Like somebody door knocking or phone banking or doing literally any, or going to like a fucking city council meeting once in their fucking life. Like, that's more political activism than sitting on your stream and trying to hype your clout up as much as possible. Well, I guess a side effect byproduct of that is donating money to some shit that you don't even give a fuck about. And then the, or the political activism they'll do if they can get famous people on their stream. Well, actually, I did things with the senator. Oh, really? With one that nobody's ever heard of before, or just with literally the most popular people you can find on Twitter? Like, it's all clout sharking, dude. Would you be okay with these things if they weren't shitting on you while they did it, Destiny? No, I wouldn't be okay with it. No, I wouldn't be. They're evil. They're evil fucking losers. They're all like big keffels in disguise, okay? That's all they are, all right? The problem is that people have the capability to do so much in this world for political causes, for the things they believe in, and instead they take all those resources and they're like dragons, okay? They hoard the wealth in their caves. They invite you in, okay? They invite you into their massive caves with their $500,000 cars, their $10 million mansions, with the regular cycle of porn stars that they have coming in and out that they fuck, with the $500,000 a month they make on YouTube. They invite you in, they sit you around and they talk to you about the woes of capitalism and the greatness of socialism, and they say how amazing and important it is, and then they ask you to leave a gold coin on the table that they'll take later on over to a fucking charity to donate, and then you step out of their cave and they say, look at me, I'm the best fucking leftist in the world. They're losers. They don't do anything with their positions. It's so unbelievably fucking cringe to watch like all these right-wing people do so much activism for their causes, okay? These guys are out here blowing up substations, okay? They're out in the real world doing shit. Meanwhile, Antifa on the left over here are dying from fucking infections from their earring piercings, all right? It's not the same. The two sides are not built the same, all right? It's not good. It's not good. DKK 200, 2 USD. How much money is that? $28. Says Ben Shapiro's beard is an attempt to degrade the culture. Wow. We don't make fun of other men's facial here. Bro, you crossed a line. Don't forget, you're only saying anything against them because you're jealous. True. I am jealous. I wish I could be that fucking stupid. But I'm burdened by my high IQ, like Lav and Mr. Girl are burdened by the feelings of knowing everything about all the feelings of every person around them. It's the same for me. I'm like that guy in House that eats the dumb pills every day because he's just so smart.
This is a toroidal helicon plasma device. Determines the amount of energy expended by the subatomic particles.
That's me talking to you guys about politics, okay? At all points in time, my brain is processing ideas that are so complicated, your feeble minds couldn't even imagine it, okay? At all points in time, even when I'm sleeping, all right? You guys are the girlfriend there. That's why I have to play Factorio, to dumb my brain down, okay? To keep me on your level. I hate my life. Oh. I'm just kidding. Do you want some juice? Yeah, if Kanye has his way, there's not gonna be any juice left, if you know what I mean.
power station was shut up at just the right time that it could conceivably interrupt the drag show.
Oh, I can't talk. Dude, I'm just... Oh, the past 4 days have been really shitty for me, so I'm super grumpy right now. I was about to call for public executions, but that's Vaush's line, not mine. If you were part of the group of people that was spreading this, saying that the power station attacks were done to stop a drag show, you are the exact same as a Nazi. You're the same, and you should be treated the exact same. You are that kind of person. You're the same. You would have been a Nazi in another lifetime. It's what you are to your. It's okay. Embrace it. That's just what you are. You're not smart. You have no media savviness. You're not. There's nothing about you that's worth like spreading anything on the internet. Like just stop. Okay. I hate everybody. God, that Twitter news story came out. Oh my God. Bro, that is like the main narrative on every part of Reddit. Yeah, I think one person made a post on Facebook saying like, this is what God intended. And somehow that literally turned into an organized terror attack happened on a power grid that shut down power for 40,000 people in order to stop one drag show. And it was an attack on trans people. It's like, unless there's been some new information that's come out about it, but has there been any new information or any new leaks, or are we still going by that one fucking Facebook post? What is the story? Can you elaborate more? Sure. I follow this sparingly, although apparently more than 99% of people on Reddit have. But essentially, there was a power grid that was attacked, and somebody on some fucking Facebook... Fuck, we should just bring this shit up. Hold on. Wasn't it 2 power stations that got shut up? Yeah, we have a big power station vulnerability, by the way. What am I looking for? Power station, attack, drag, show. This was the thread that went viral. Tonight, there are unconfirmed reports coming out of Moore County, North Carolina, of 3 substations being shot up with firearms simultaneously to cut power to a drag show. Reportedly, nearly 40,000 people in Moore County are currently without power. Now, unless something else has been posted, one person on Facebook, in a follow-up post, Rainey tagged Sunrise Theater where the drag show is being held and wrote, "God will not be mocked," above what appears to be a photo of the building tonight during the power outage. Emily Rainey, a former Army officer who resigned after the Army launched an investigation into her... Army officer resigned after the Army launched an investigation into her participation in a attack, posted this about the power outage. The power is out in Moore County. I know why. This person posted this saying, I know why the power is out, and it's because God is punishing drag race people. And now people have basically taken that Facebook post and they've run with it and said, oh my God, this coordinated attack on these power substations was to shut down a drag show. And now, like, the whole fucking internet has run with this narrative. It's, like, fucking insane. The power station stuff is really worrying. Man, I wish I could remember in... There was a really bad one in... Was it 2013 or 2011? Oh, I think it was this. I hadn't heard about this until I was doing reading around this attack a couple days ago in between blowing my nose, wanting to vomit, and wanting to be suicidal. April 16th, 2013, an attack was carried out on Pacific Gas and Electric Company's Metcalf transmission substation in Coyote, California, near the border of San Jose. The attack, in which gunmen fired on 17 electrical transformers, resulted in more than $15 million worth of equipment damage, but it had little impact on the station's electrical power supply. Apparently, they were able to bring in power from another area. But this was like a coordinated attack on some electrical substations, and I don't think anybody ever found... They never found out who was involved in this. They have no idea. I genuinely don't know. I only read this. Weren't the protests for the drag show really bad or something? I thought that's why people were correlating it. I haven't followed it though. I'm curious if someone attack a power substation. It really shows. Yeah, we have like big vulnerabilities in power substations and shit getting attacked. Is there any confirmed reason for why these stations were attacked? I don't think we know yet. No. I don't think anybody knows yet. What happened? Just basically some people shot up 2 big transformers that like cut power to like 40,000 people in some North Carolina city or something. But like everybody was saying that it was a planned attack to shut down the lights on one place that was having a drag show. And it sucks too. This is like the biggest thing that sucks. This is why the people that do this are evil, okay? Like Vaush and all these people are Nazis, 100%. They are Nazis. Terrorists, Nazis, arsonists, whatever word you want to use all of the words, racists, whatever. The problem with people that do this is that now, what should be happening right now is there should be an important conversation happening about how easy it is to shut down power or do massive infrastructure damage with small arms fire. Small arms, okay? These are like rifles and pistols you can use to fuck up huge power grids, right? It's a big problem. But now we don't get to have that conversation. Now it's a bunch of non-binary losers with pink hair online, not blue hair, with pink hair online and talking about how drag shows are being targeted and it's part of the trans genocide. It's actually disgusting. Like, it's so stupid. Now we don't get to have the good conversation now. Now we just have to listen to a bunch of virgin, fat, losing morons online screaming about how trans people are being genocided, and then that's it. It's just, I hate it. How the f are you supposed to secure hundreds of thousands of power lines all around the nation? First of all, nobody's talking about power lines. They're talking about the actual substations themselves, where like all the major electricity is being brought in. You would have to secure every single fucking power line, number one. Number two, I don't know, you just do it. If there's a need for it, we can do it. If there's a need for it to be secured in the United States, it will get secured, okay? Full fucking stop. I don't care what random bullshit rage pope equation you want to pull out at me, but if it came down to whether or not we had power going to our hospitals and our stores, Walmart and AT&T would be throwing billions of dollars into securing whatever infrastructure needed to happen. It would happen, okay? We're the wealthiest country in the world. The only reason why we don't do shit is because there's not the will to do it, but when the will materializes, the materials will follow. Every time, guaranteed. It's not, I don't even have a question about it. Might be more confident about this than literally any other thing in the universe. That if it was like, oh shit, tomorrow there's terror attacks on all of our substations, every private security firm would be mobilized, every manufacturer of like coding materials and building materials, everything, it would happen. It would happen. Okay, I hope you enjoy 5x power bills. Okay, I would rather just have no power?
Show, and people associated with the far right were like tying it to the drag show. The obvious suggestion here, like at least to me, a clear implication is that this was done as an act of terrorism to stop the drag show. And I want you to think for a second. I want you to just imagine, okay?
I think that we should have, you should get people that are trained using like the really, really old, like the slave owners' whips, who are really good at delivering whips of like different strengths. And I think that there should be like a mathematical formula made where it's like the wrongness of your prediction combined with the strength of the conviction that you had when you made it, and then that's like computed into some type of force thing. And then when you're wrong and confidently wrong about things, you are sent to this area to just have the shit beat the out of you when you're wrong on things. I feel like that would just be the best. And then when you're doing things on YouTube, when you're like doing news stories stuff, you wouldn't get shit wrong so much, right? Like if you got something wrong, you'd be very cautious about it. You're like, you know, there might be like a conspiracy here where it was done to stop a drag show, but I'm not 100% sure. And then it's like, if you're wrong, it's like, oh, because you didn't have a lot of strength in your conviction, even though you're wrong, it's okay, you're fine, you know? But when you're on saying some wild shit and you're like, it's so obvious what happened here. It's so obvious. These guys had fucking training. I bet they had Blue Lives Matter stickers on their fucking car. I bet these fuckers shut that substation up just to cut the power to the fucking LGBT. Like, bro, you're getting whipped. I'm sorry. Because it would only take like 2 whippings, I think, for the next time you go to give a take, you're getting all excited and you lean back and you're like, ooh, you got like a big ass fucking scar back there when you almost died after your last whipping. And you're like, okay, maybe I should be a little bit more careful this time before I say some really stupid shit that's gonna get my ass beat, you know? Maybe. I think that would be cool. I will say, and I'll couch my own opinion. It could be the case that some power substation was targeted for a drag show. It's possible. We just need actual evidence of it. I know that really triggers people when I'm like, we need evidence of this happening. But like, you don't really lose anything by waiting for the evidence to surface, you know?
I want you to imagine being in a town, experiencing a power outage, and then learning from your phone, you know, phone battery satellite connection. Oh yeah, why is the power out? Far-right terrorists shot a local power station and cut power to everyone because one building was hosting a drag show. And now, in the dark, in a city without power, the guys who shot up that power station are roaming around, unknown and unsurveilled. Can we perceive what this means?
Did anybody else get shot? Did anybody else die? Did anything else happen? Do we even know it's a far-right group? Do we even know that it was for the drag show? Do we know any of this? It's like so much fear. Okay, don't link me anymore, Vaush shit. I can only handle like so much. Jesus, please stop. Don't link me anywhere, this fucking clown. Holy shit. Oh my god. Please stop. Average tier 4. LSFer is going for your throat for that Vaush comment. Okay. And? Hopefully the cancer goes for Vaush's throat. I don't care, all right? Vaush has never done anything for any progressive movement in his entire life, okay? None of these fucking losers do. Hassan doesn't either. I don't need some fucking moron whose excuse is literally, I'm too lazy to get on an airplane, who doesn't want to do any politically advantageous shit ever for his side, ever, okay? When I've got to look at fucking the Lauren Southerns and the Nick Fuenteses, like, making moves and doing all this shit, these are the laziest fucking losers ever. And this fucking dipshit, after I dropped $50,000 on a weekend in Georgia, wants to say, oh, Destiny's probably just doing it because he's spiteful. The f out of here, dude. Go throat a horse cock. Oh, also LSF hates me now because like all of the fucking Miz kids have been scattered to the wind, but they've found themselves. There's like a big like Mizkif diaspora that's like all congregated on the LSF. So anytime clips of me come up, they're always there and they're like, Destiny? Isn't that the guy who's boyfriends and loves Adriana and Train in a polycule where all they do is invent horrible rumors all day to bring down the streamers? Like, f them, I don't care.